Going on YouTube, just another quick review here. I'm going to be doing it over the TV show called Slasher. But real quick, if you notice anything different in this camera view, I recently went out and bought a new phone. It does not eat memory cards like my other one did, so I will be going back to shooting videos with my digital camera I have. But also, this camera actually is just as good as my digital camera is, so I'll be using this some too. It's the LG V10. I don't really know much else about it. It was at the store. It was bigger than my Note 3, so I picked it up, and then I found out about the cameras and everything. So all around, hopefully this phone turns out to be pretty good. Hopefully the audio is better from my last review and all those other things. So now to get to the review. The show is called Slasher. It has been recently put on Netflix. It is a horror TV show. Most horror TV shows that you think of are American Horror Story, things like that, normally aren't too scary. The occasional episode of American Horror Story got creepy and weird and somewhat scary, but it wasn't like jump scares, and it wasn't actual horror TV show, in my opinion. It was just a scary TV show. When I think of horror, I think of things jumping out, blood, gore, depending on what type of horror movie it is, and all these other things. So with this TV show, they really have a lot of that, to be honest. I love horror movies, and they're a ton of fun to watch, but I think I'm a bit of a sissy when it comes to them, in my personal opinion. When I'm watching it with other people, I'm perfectly fine. I can sit through any movie, nothing. When I'm watching it by myself, sometimes I'm just like, I want to turn this off right now. I'd like to sleep tonight. So normally with TV shows, that's never happened, but it did happen with this one. A lot of blood, gore, and it focuses around the 7 deadly sins and what their punishments are. Gonna give you a quick spoiler of like the first episode. The TV show is only 8 episodes. They're 45-minute long episodes. So roughly 7 hours, a little less than that, more like 6 probably, closer to 6. But anyways, so I binge watched it over a weekend. It's a very good show, television show. I'm sure it came on television, but I know it's on Netflix now. But it focuses around the 7 deadly sins and a copycat killer. This is just the first 20 minutes of the first episode. A family gets killed, and the baby is removed from the mother, we'll say, put it that way. And she grows up and comes back to the town to try and live where her parents died and try and get over the fear of what she never knew because she was, of course, a baby. So that's just the plot of the story, and then the copycat killer comes when she comes into town. And I will say this, they hide who is the killer very well. Honestly, I did not see it coming. They hint out a couple people, and they leave it until the last episode to figure it out. So it's a very good show. There's really no giveaways during the story. There is, but you don't really see it, and it's really a good like mystery because she's trying to figure it out, and no one's really safe to not be the killer. So that was kind of the whole scary part to it. And just the outfit of the character. The character wears a like black leather mask and a black basically trench coat, and he kind of goes through, picks who has done terrible things and gives them one of the 7 deadly sins and kills them for that reason. 7 deadly sins is a biblical type thing that they go through, and there's a punishment for them, and he carries out the punishment. So they're pretty dark and scary. So also, real quick, just a disclaimer on this TV show. Of course, I would say probably 17 and older, but there is nudity in the show. Not a lot, but there is occasionally. So if that is a issue to you, do not watch the show because there's that. But overall, I think it was a good show. It's a little weird at times, but that normally comes with an actual scary television show or anything like that. So just, and also, I would give it probably 7.5 out of 10. I'd probably rewatch it with friends or get my friends to watch it, but I couldn't really just sit through and keep watching it. So anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Leave yours down below, and also leave shows you want me to do down below. Soon I will be doing Brickleberry, which is a comedy with Daniel Tosh as one of the characters in it. He also has a show called Tosh.0. And I'll also be doing other TV shows and other bands and stuff like that. So leave all that in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and peace out.